obvious place to start. You came from Bath. You're now here. Does playing Bath? How do you feel about it? Does it make you more nervous, more excited? How do you feel approaching it?
It's good fun. It's more exciting. It's the way the game goes now. You play against lots of people you've played with at whatever team you're at. I said the easy sort of thought process you think of if you've got a brother or sister, and you always, when you play against them as a kid, you always try and beat them more than others, or have that little sort of friendly tussle. So I'm guessing, like I said, I was there for a long time, and I know a lot of the players. But it's always good to go up against people that you respect, and I respected them when I was there. And I'm looking forward to going back out on the pitch if selected.
I quite like that analogy. Rugby rivalries are a little bit like that, aren't they? It's sort of like familial fights almost.
Yeah.
Do you still have lots of good connections with people down there?
Yeah, a lot of, like I said, I was there for a long time, so friends, family, wives, partners, did a lot with all of them. So at that part of the career now where people have got young families, so you spend time with them for the children. So I know a lot of them, and it'll be, or like I said, it's interesting from the second week of the season playing there. That was the toughest week. Now we're looking back, and this is 6-7 months down the line. It's a new journey, new chapter, and it's sort of welcoming them to my new home, my new background, and putting the challenge to them here.
Obviously, in some ways, it was really tough for you going back there. But now, has all that gone now? Does it just feel like this is your club, and you've just got visitors coming this way?
Yeah, exactly. It's just another game that, for me, that I'm going to try and achieve and win and do well if selected. And like I said, it's that second week of the season was a tough one, going back to somewhere where I played a lot of rugby. But now you look at it and go, well, I played enough games here to think of this as the new home. Whereas looking back, you'll only play maybe 3 times at the Rec if I selected over the period of the contract to go back. So it's not that many times, but I just got to embrace it. And as a team, we look back at that game and 21-0 up, and we probably shouldn't have thrown it away, but we got away with a draw at the end, and it sort of kickstarted our season well, knowing how well we can play. And we're now at the business end of the season a few months later, and we need to get these results.
Obviously, you know this rivalry really well. Where does it rank among club rivalries?
I think it's one of those ones. It's not, no disrespect, we have to play every game like we're going to win it. The rivalry, for me, you see it as being living in Bath. It's from the supporters, the fans, and the city against each other. As players, we are going into games trying to win the games, no matter if we're playing Gloucester, Bristol, Exeter, Newcastle. We have a job to do to win them. Rivalries and stuff like that are still there, but you see it more in supporters and people who have been following the club for decades and years. And there's no game that I want to go into less or more than the others, because I want to win them all.
You obviously know Bath quite well. What are they going to bring?
They're going to try and bring a lot of physicality. They've obviously got a few boys coming back from injury who are looking for form, and I think that's what they'll look at. And like I said, they've got people coming off good form with Joe Costina with England. You've got JJ coming back to form. I think Anthony Watson might be in the reckoning back this weekend. So they've got these people, as well as Underhill, who's going to get a few more games. So people who are sort of the backbone of how they play and what they want to do are going to come back, as well as their forward pack, who will obviously, they'll go back and look at last year's game, and obviously I was involved in, and we started the game really well, and I think they'll be focused on trying to bring a big start.